Hey soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we're taking a look at the weirdest thing that is about to happen that you never expected would happen. Can't wait to get into this reading. If you prefer to pick your piles using your zodiac signs, you will find a timestamp for that down in the description box. If you prefer for Spirit to pick your pile today, you will also find a timestamp for that down in the description box. Otherwise, in today's reading, we're using a deck that has 3 objects in each card. And I'm going to show you the 3 objects in each card. And based on that, you will see which objects you're the most drawn to. All right, so for pile number 1, the objects are moth, wheat, and flashlight. So that's the first set of objects. The second set of objects for the second pile are dragonfly, movie reel, as well as sword. And for pile number 3, you've got paint tube, vase, as well as rabbit. An item in one of the cards must have spoken to you, maybe several in different piles have spoken to you. You may have been seeing, for example, rabbits recently, or dragonflies, I don't know, or wheat or moths recently, and you feel like, oh my God, I've been seeing that. This is my pile. Or maybe you haven't seen any of these, but you're just drawn to a set of these items. It really depends on what draws your attention, what's calling out for you. And once you're ready, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box, which will take you straight to your readings. And please note that in a moment, I will be assigning different zodiac signs to each pile. If this is something that you do not prefer, please pause the video and take as much time as you need. But if you prefer to pick your piles using your zodiac signs, welcome. This section has been created specifically for you. And in a moment after the shuffling, I will be drawing out 4 signs for each pile. Okay, so let's get straight into it. Pile 1, pile 2, and pile number 3. So for pile number 1, the signs are Capricorn, Virgo, Scorpio, as well as Cancer. For pile number 2, the signs are Gemini, Pisces, Leo, as well as Aquarius. And for pile number 3, the signs are Aries, Taurus, Sagittarius, as well as Libra. So, my dear soul family, these are the zodiac signs and their association to each of the piles in today's reading. Please feel free to pick your pile or piles using your sun, moon, or rising. I highly recommend you check out the 3. Alternatively, if you of course prefer to pick your piles using any other placements in your chart, please feel free to do that. And once you're ready, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box, which will take you straight to your readings. And please note that in a moment, I will be starting the Spirit, Please Pick My Pile section. If this is something that you're interested in trying out today, please stick around. If this is something that you're not interested today, however, please pause the video and take as much time as you need. But if you wish for Spirit to pick your pile today in today's reading, welcome. This is the section for you. And to do that, as you know, I assign a different tarot card to each pile. So the Magician will be presenting pile number 1, the High Priestess pile number 2, and the Empress pile number 3. And I will be shuffling your cards around until one of them captures my attention. Now, I have something to tell you here. Although the chosen pile is pile number 1, the card fell on pile number 2, which makes me think that your main pile is, of course, pile number 1, but there's a high choice as well and a high level of attention on pile number 2 as well. The card fell there. And so I would say if you're drawn to pile number 2 as well, or if you want to follow Spirit's guidance for you, I would say check number 2 as well. So, my dear soul family, these were the different ways in which you can pick your pile or piles in today's reading. I truly hope you've enjoyed them and that they helped you find the clarity in terms of you finding your pile. And once you're ready, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your timestamps, and my dear soul family, I will see you in your readings. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. Today, we're going to take a look at the weirdest thing that is going to happen in your life. And we're going to read all about it. Like, first of all, we're going to take a look at what this weird thing is. And then we're going to take a look at how this is going to happen. We're going to be taking a look at what effect this weird thing is going to have on your life. And finally, we're going to be taking a look at your guidance. So that is the plan for today's reading. Very quickly, let me introduce your pile to you. Your crystal is the beautiful Kunzite point. And your significator card has the 3 objects, which are moth, wheat, and flashlight. And we'll see which one of these will stand out in the reading, and that will be the one I'll read out to you in the guidebook. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Capricorn, Virgo, Scorpio, and Cancer. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your signs, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. All right, very excited. Let's get straight into it. Your main card in the middle that we'll use for the whole reading is this card. This is what it looks like. You can see there's a lot of people here. All right, so to answer the question of what is this weird unexpected event that's going to happen, the words are transformational bonding. Very nice. Yeah, I am noticing a lot of people. But let's see. We'll combine this with the tarot cards that come up top. Actually, yeah, let's keep it here. So for this part of the reading, you've got the King of Cups, the Fool card, the 8 of Cups, these two came out together. You've got the Hierophant and the 9 of Cups. So let's stop there and explore your reading. If I were to look at your cards here alone without this significator card, I know this is your significator card. Let's call this the main card of the reading. The main oracle card of the reading, I would have said it looks to me like there's a commitment here where it feels like a dream come true. It looks like this is a person that you're going to meet, and straight away things are going to start moving in a new direction in your life. You're going to meet a person that will cause you to change lives, to leave something and move towards the positive, towards your dream. But seeing that, I would say the weirdest thing that you didn't expect was going to happen seems to be you meeting a community of people. They could be highly spiritual because of the Hierophant and the Amethyst here, but it doesn't have to be at all. But it does look to me like you're going to be meeting a community that you will really love. Meeting them, maybe you're going to create a community. Maybe you're a content creator who's going to begin their path on social media. Or maybe you're going to go to a class or something. Maybe you're going to a meditation class or a spiritual class. I don't know. Or maybe you're going to a new country or a new city. But all I can tell you so far is that the weirdest thing is that you're going to meet a new group of people that you will love so much, as so will they. It's a new beginning that will cause you to leave something behind for the sake of something better. I feel like this is a group of people that will be the compass somehow, either through their words or their inspiration, they inspiring you to do something, or through the activities that you're going to do together, maybe going to cause you to find the compass towards what you're really looking for. Because of these people, you will leave something behind that feels burdensome, and you will finally know where to go. That's why I keep saying compass, towards that light, the thing that your soul is craving to move towards. You can see here with the 9 of Cups that you found your way. You're so happy. You feel so fulfilled. You feel like, oh, this is exactly what I'm looking for. There's something about your spiritual path here when it comes to this group of people, or how they are leading you towards it, and how happy you're going to feel. You know, it's kind of like when you go to a class, for example, for the first time, and you learn about all these amazing things that just really open up your minds about things you've never known before, and every time you gasp, people are like, yeah, that's how it's like. It's your first time, isn't it? Something like that. And you really feel like your whole world has changed. It's kind of like the first time we've ever went to a personal development class where they're giving effective information about limiting beliefs and potential, for example. Or the first time you go to a spiritual class and you experience magic. It's like the first time you go, for example, to a tarot class, and someone does a reading and you're like, what? Oh my God. And everyone's like, yeah. So I don't know what you're going to be doing, but really with transformational bonding, you're in that way, and through the examples that I've explained, depending on what this is, you're going to be meeting a group of people soon who you will not only love, but will cause a huge transformational effect in your life, 180 degrees one. So much so that because of that, you're leaving something behind that was burning, something that was hurting you, and moving now towards something so positive, and it's exactly where you always wanted to go. So, my dear pile number 1, that's exactly what I see as what you did not expect at all. This is a group of people who seem to be doing their own thing. They have their own community. They're living this happy life. They know the truth about something. They're educated about something. And because of it, they're reaping a lot of benefits and happiness that other people don't know about. And they're living in this bliss. And now you're the newbie here with the Fool card. And you're really going to love this community and their effect on your life. So, yeah, that's what I see. Let's now take a look at, I want to place it in the middle a little bit. Yeah. Let's now take a look. No, I was in the proper place. How you're going to meet this group. And so here it says regroup. Don't tell me you've already met this group before. I don't know. Let's see what regroup is. Or maybe they're building a new class, for example. So there's a new advertisement towards what they're doing. There are some changes that this group is making, and because of these changes, perhaps you're going to know about them. My initial impression. But let's take a look at what your tarot cards show. So, yeah, group. So you've got the Three of Pentacles, and you've got regrouping. It almost makes me feel like when we were in school, PE class, each group got a color, right? So there's something about regrouping for sure. You've got the Ten of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, wow, the Six of Wands, wow, okay. And should I take any more cards? I feel this one. Oh, these two. So you've got the Chariot, and we have one more card here. I kind of feel like this card is serving these particular cards. Right, so for now, regroup and the Three of Pentacles. We also see the Ten of Swords, which means the end of something painful. So for example, there's a group that just finished all of the hard work and the pain to grow, and they're receiving their benefits now. They're winning, and because of that, things are moving. It's not stagnant anymore. You know what this reminds me of? Let me show you through the cards. It reminds me of something similar to this. That's what I imagined. I just imagined it with objects. So I imagined something going like this and pushing this out, and then taking this and putting it like this and pushing this out. I hope this is making some sense. What I'm trying to say is, it looks like this group is ever changing, ever evolving. They take their good time to try to help a group out. They're doing something serious. They're working on something serious. And because they are real, they are serious about the results. It's almost like they take people from zero to hero, and it looks like a batch is graduating. Let's put it like that. A batch has gone from their zero to hero. They're now standing on their 2 feet. You can see that this batch is getting the results they were looking for when they first joined this group. You can see that this batch is winning, that their theory, let's call it, what they're teaching, their theory is working, and they're willing to help more people. So with regroup, it's kind of like they're smaller and they become bigger, but they take it phase by phase. They make sure that every group that comes in is properly educated and properly gets the results needed. And once that happens, they can start expanding and bringing more people in. You know who I just thought about now, like effective groups, like for example Joe Dispenza. You'd be very lucky if you're gonna be part of their meditation groups. You'll be very lucky if that resonates with you. So there, for example, then you'll be meeting a lot of wonderful people. You'll be growing. You'll be there until you heal something, and through the lectures, you know exactly how to deal with something you've always wanted to deal with, and you make friends with a lot of wonderful people that you'll keep for life. That's just an example, of course. But all I can tell you, how is that happening? I think you're going to hear about an experiment that worked. You're going to hear about some groups work, and you will see with pictures and evidence how they were able to help others who came in with nothing and now are able to get what they want. They're able to succeed, and they're able to now move forward in life. They'll always be part of this group, but they can now be independent. So you'll be hearing about these reformations that are happening. It's like, oh, that's graduating. Now we're taking more people in or something. And it looks to me like you're doing something. Perhaps that's what you're doing here. 9 of Pentacles. You want a piece of that dream as well. So, so first of all, it will be like a dream come true, because look at the extended hand. You see, there's an extended hand here and an extended hand there. And you hear about the results that people are getting, and you're like, you're extending your hand too. You're like, oh, I would love to be part of this. I love the results that I'm seeing here with the people that you are assisting with your knowledge and everything, and knowledge or help in one way or the other. And I would love to become part of it. I feel like I'm lucky that I am going to be part of this group. So crazy. I know you might be listening to this and going, what? Well, that's the theme of the reading. That is the message that is meant to reach you. This is weird. It might sound weird, but it looks like you're going to be very lucky in joining an amazing community that knows how to get results, and it will allow you to get in touch straight away with the major dream that you have. A lot of people are getting it, and you will be one of those who get it as well. You're especially mesmerized with how people are now moving forward. Like, they're not there forever. They're getting the results that they want. They were able to assist them to grow, and now they're independent with the Chariot card. They're able to do it on their own. Okay, so that's what I see going on. Do we see anything here that we resonate with when it comes to your reading? Not so far, not yet. Not the moth, not the wheat, not the flashlight. Okay, so now we're going to be taking a look at how this is going to affect your life as you join this group. You hear about them, you hear the results, you reach out, and you regroup. You become part of the new group that joins this community. So, how is this going to have an effect on your life? You've got the Hermit. The Knight of Swords. Do you see the contrast? How standing so still is making you move the fastest? It's crazy. But let's continue. You've got the 7 of Pentacles. Wow, you've got the Star card, and that's a profound Star card. I love the symbolism. There's something about the light here. This is a group that shows how to get to the light, and you start getting in touch with that light. You're like, I got it. It's a matter of time, but I got it. I'm in touch with it. I know that I'm going to get it. And you've understood that the minute you've joined this group. Wow. What group are you joining? You've got the 2 of Cups. Wow. Okay. You've got the Emperor. Let's pull out one more card. I feel it's this one. And you've got the Page of Swords. Again, education takes you there the fastest, the shortest path. Okay, so you're going somewhere quickly. and it looks like you're moving towards your dreams. This group shows you how to fully get in touch with your dream, to know that you can have it. Like, let's say, for example, you join a business class or an entrepreneur class, and they've got the best information, and they're like, oh, you're gonna achieve that dream. There's no way you're not gonna achieve it. There's a system for it. This is exactly how it's done. We're here to support you. You're going to get out of this class with that dream business. What a class. I would join that class. That's an amazing class. So now that you've joined this class, you know that you got this dream. It's just a matter of time. So here you are the result of this group that you are joining. Oh, forgot to tell you, the main word here is go with the flow. Oh, that was important. Go with the flow, which means zero resistance, right? And it's funny how being still, in your case, leads to great speed. So maybe the resistance with the hermit is an internal one. This could be a spiritual class or an inner system that you have. If this is a business class, an inner system, through your inner system, it's not about, particularly hustling and bustling. It's about adjusting your inner system. There's something about going within with the hermit. Going within changes the without. So you're learning here, the effect is that you're learning how to adjust yourself, how to adjust your techniques, how to adjust your mind with the hermit. As again, you change your mindset, and that takes you where you want to go the fastest. And you can indeed see with the Seven of Pentacles that this group will teach you how to properly plant your seeds or your new beginnings to the directions that you want to move towards, the goals that you have. They will teach you how to nurture these seeds or these goals, and how to know and watch them grow. Know that they're going to grow and watch them grow. And that will indeed happen. Go with the flow. You're trusting the process. They give you a process. They teach you, and you can see that you're following what they're teaching you word for word, step by step. The difference here is that you're making educated decisions. You're taking educated steps. You know exactly what you're doing. You know how to think in a healthy way, and you're learning with the Page of Swords. So the effect that it's going to have on your life is you being educated on what needs to get done, how to do it. You feel like you know what you're doing now. You feel like you're able to take educated risks, and which you will, and come out of successfully. It will reap a lot of results. You're going to feel powerful, and with the chess piece, like you have a strategy. You're powerful with your strategies, because now that you are educated and understand how things are done, you feel like you got the world. You're like, I want to go from A to B. I know that going from A to B, I need to take these steps. Let me plan these steps as per the situation that I'm in now. And that is exactly what I'm going to do. And that's what I observe you doing here with the Emperor and the Page of Swords. So yes, an educational group for sure, with the Hierophant that teaches you how to reach a particular type of dream, or maybe any dreams. It could be a spiritual class. And you're like, yes, this dream matches what I want, and I can materialize this dream. And I see you materializing it. I see that you're not hoping for change. You're not hoping for you to get the dream that you want. I see that you know you're going to have it. It's a matter of time. Now, you do have the Two of Cups. Seeing that it's not like it's not giving me information with the previous cards or the after cards, I would outright say that for a lot of you, I'll be bold enough, I mean, to say that for a lot of you, it looks like you're meeting your soulmate in this group with the Two of Cups. You're going to meet your soulmate in this group. Yeah. That is what I am seeing here. Wow, I love this for you, my dear pile number 1. So do we see anything here? Moth, flashlight, wheat. No, I don't see anything there yet. All right, let's be patient. And your significator card will show itself. Did we not see a spotlight? We do see the light here. Oh my God, the whole reading, I've been saying, oh, look, you're going towards the light. Look at the light. And I'm missing the flashlight. Right, so we do have an object for this reading, the flashlight. Okay, I'll be reading what this object says. Should I read the guide? Should we do the guidance first? Let's read the flashlight, actually. Now that we've spotted it out, is the right time to look at it. So, what is the flashlight saying? Flashlight. 124. Number 124. There we go. Like a bolt of lightning cutting across a dark sky. Your answer is no. What does that mean? Like a bolt of lightning cutting across a dark sky. You know, this makes me feel like this group of people is going to be like the light for you in a time of, and when I say darkness, it doesn't have to be like dark times, although it could be, but when you really can't see how to get somewhere, they're going to be like this lightning, the light that appears bright with a loud sound in a time where you can't see. And that's how you're going to meet this group. You can't miss them. They're going to come to you now in a time where you genuinely don't know how to do something, how to achieve a specific dream. You're oblivious. You really don't know. And maybe even with the dark, nobody knows. Most people don't know. And it's like the enlightened group about a particular subject. And you see them loud and clear with the lightning. And that is the universe's way of showing you how to reverse your no. If the answer has always been no, this is the group of people that are coming to turn the dark into light, the no into yes. And let me clarify with what is the answer is no. Maybe you were asking a question, but let's see. What does the guidebook mean for pile number 1 when it comes to the answer is no, please? 9 of Swords. Yeah, just like what I thought. You see, there are dark thoughts and they're being reversed by the light. You see? I was sure, but I'm glad the cards are confirming it. So if the answer is no about your worries and the darkness that you're going through, and they are indeed turning the no into a yes. Just like a moth and a flashlight, they're showing you the light. They're showing you the way. And the answer is a strong no about your fears. Is what you're afraid of going to happen? No, no, no. Okay, so in fact, the fourth part, when it comes to your guidance, the key word here is assertive. So be assertive that nothing bad is going to happen to you and that you are going to find your way. Right, so what is your guidance when it comes to all of this? What is pile number 1's guidance, please? Oy. So you've got the King of Pentacles. So King of Pentacles is the king of manifestation. And here, this person is doing it with a lot of comfort. They're sitting in their living room, in their comfortable chair, next to their favorite being in the world, their dog, and they're surrounded by information. And so your guidance is, know for a fact that we will guide you from the darkness to the light. This group of people is going to be the way or a vessel that the universe uses to take you to that knowledge. And the universe will always find a way to send you the needed information. And this time it's manifesting through a wonderful group of people that you will really love, by the way. So your guidance is with assertive and the King of Pentacles. Rest assured, because that keeps being the thing. The answer is no, no. The things you're afraid of are not going to happen, because just like the dark, a lightning could strike. You will see it so clearly. You will see the light so clearly. And the lightning comes and lights up the whole sky. And you will meet, or you will find this group of people, in case you're asking, in such an obvious way, just like a lightning is, and how loud it is in a dark sky. So yeah, be assertive that the dream that you want is going to manifest for you. You've got the Five of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles. Are you kidding me? The synchronicities that show up in the reading just really, they blow my mind. And look, the lightning is creating a heart. In case your mind was like, lightning? That sounds scary. Well, there's your answer again. It's one full of love. It's not a scary one. And there's no way you can miss that. And that is the way the universe is choosing to show you how you're going to come out of the lack and the difficulty that you're going through. It looks like a closed door, but it's not. The universe will show you the key through this wonderful group of people who will show you how to move from the lack to you living the life that you are dreaming of. Through the Tower card, the Tower card is a card of enlightenment as well. And so they are going to show you how to get there through enlightenment. There's a way, like an educated way to get there, and they're going to give you the key on how to open this door and get to where you want. So the guidance is, rest assured that the universe will show you this group as clear as a beautiful lightning. In your case, a beautiful lightning in a dark sky. And they will show you how to get there. Oh, so endearing. My dear pile number one, this is exactly what I see in your reading of the weirdest thing that is going to happen. I wish you the best of luck on this huge transformation. And if you've enjoyed your reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number one, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye! Hi, pile number two. Welcome to your reading. Today, we're taking a look at the weirdest thing that is about to happen that you're not expecting. And we're going to look at different things when it comes to this particular topic. We're going to take a look at what is going to happen, which will be guided by the sentence up top when I reverse the card. And then on the other side here, we're going to be taking a look at how it's going to happen. On this side, we're going to be taking a look at how is it going to affect your life, this thing. And then finally, on this side, we'll be taking a look at your guidance. What is your guidance with all of that? Can't wait to get into your reading. But very quickly, let me introduce your pile to you. Your crystal is the beautiful Smokey Quartz Point. Your significator card has three objects: the dragonfly, the movie reel, as well as the sword. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Gemini, Pisces, Aquarius, and Leo. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your signs, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. And let's get straight into it. We'll take a look at your main oracle card. This is what it looks like. And you've got ready for rearrangement. Here on the, we'll read each sentence when we come to it. But when it comes to what the weirdest thing you did not expect, the key sentence here is ready for rearrangement. As we do your reading, I'll check to see if any of these pop out one way or the other. Then I'll know that this is your main object, and I will read out to you the sentence that is related to this particular object in the guidebook. All right, so ready for rearrangement. Let's take a look at the associated tarot cards with this sentence. So you've got the Three of Swords, the Hanged Man, a reversal. Interesting. Okay. You've got the Queen of Swords. Now here there's pain. The Queen of Swords is very powerful, mentally especially, mental fortitude. Look at that, a reversal is happening here. You've got, whoa, the Ten of Pentacles. And you've got the Six of Cups. I'm seeing something so weird, but it is so weird that I want to think about. But thinking about this, we did say that the topic is so weird, right? That's the weird thing I'm seeing for you guys. If the topic wasn't, what's the weird thing? I would have probably went, just wait, let me think a bit. But I'm just going to say the weird thing I'm seeing. I am seeing you are mentally reversing some pain. And because you are reversing this pain efficiently with the Queen of Swords, you are right away, like instant manifestation, you're right away going to manifest a lot of wealth with the Ten of Pentacles. By the way, wealth, materialistic wealth, because of the Pentacles, is different from one person listening to the other. Some people see materialistic wealth as money. Some people see it as the resources that they need at the moment. Some people see it as their health. But it's definitely abundance in something materialistic. And it is you, do you see the X here? It is you reversing something, that pain that happened in your childhood that is one way or the other blocking this type of energy from flowing into your life. So ready for rearrangement. It's kind of like, just like the snake here, you are shedding skin, and the card is saying get ready for how your life is changing, how the rearrangement of everything is happening in your life due to that reversal of energy. The weird part is, as I was looking at these cards, I imagined you mentally. It's like a vision that I got. You somehow, how can I explain this vision? Like you kept zooming out, coming out of this reality. It's like a weird sci-fi movie that played, and you're like coming out of the reality as you watch yourself, your physical self, and you're like zooming out, and you zoomed out so far that it started becoming numbers and programs. I told you, it's so weird that I would have never shared such sci-fi imagery unless I got reminded, as I was saying weird, that it is the topic of the reading. So you're like zooming out, and you zoomed so much out that it started becoming less of substance and more of numbers or something. And I see numbers and numbers and numbers. And it's like you are now taking the numbers and readjusting the codes. You're like, there's a flaw in the programming here. Let me readjust this code. Let me adjust this code. Let me adjust these numbers. You're solving equations or something. It's not the material anymore. It's not how you feel. It's not like working hard to heal your mental situation, anything. You just zoomed out so far that it's not about these things anymore and like working hard to do it. And you're like working on programs. I know you're probably listening to this face palming. What are you saying, Reem? I said I was going to share the weird thing, the weird vision that I just got looking at this. So you zoomed out and it's all programs and numbers, and you're using that to reverse what happened in your childhood, a specific pain, and then you zoom back in and that program is adjusted, and then an inundation of wealth comes into your life. Get ready for the rearrangement. I'm not sure how you're going to do that, but I'm seeing swords. That's the main idea, right? The mind, and here's the sword, which makes me believe that this is your item, the sword. And look at that, you've got movie reel. We've just been talking about something in the past, going back to the program, watching the movie, watching the past, changing the program. So that could also be a part of your reading. So, and the dragonfly, actually, thinking about it, is a symbol of transformation as well. So overall, you're using your mind to change the history in your mind, to change the story through programming, which transforms your life, who you are, as and what's about to come into your life. So I don't know, is this like guidance or something? That's the weirdest thing. I would guess, I have several guesses for this pile. Maybe you're about to work with a spiritual guide, or that will tell you to, apologies. So maybe a meditation guide will guide you through something similar. Maybe you're going to be meditating and finding yourself doing that. Perhaps you're one of the lucky few who will go through a lucid dreaming or a dream, and you're going to do something. Or maybe you're just going to intuitively do something in your mind. Maybe you're just going to zone out, and or maybe you're going to get into like consciousness and zoom out somehow through consciousness, and that will reverse everything. Maybe you're not going to be doing the math exercises yourself, but as you zoom out, somehow you're going to have that mental capability of doing that. I think everyone can. It's just that I don't know what you're going to do, to be quite frank. But it's something pertaining to the vision that I just got of you zooming out. That's what I can see for sure. You doing something mental, some form of mental exercise or meditation, and you're just zooming out. You're in this consciousness, and it's taking you out of this physical reality, and it's just healing something from childhood. Do you see the X here? So two things are going to happen. You're gonna come back, and you are going to experience a lot of wealth, and you're gonna come back, and you are going to experience yourself going through a huge growth process very quickly. You're going to watch yourself grow. If not that, you'd come back and feel like you've grown a lot or matured a lot, emotionally and mentally, right? Like when I say matured, like in a good way, you've become healthy, right? So that's what I'm seeing here. You know, this reminds me of someone that I saw as I was on social media. I'm not saying that this is what you're gonna do, but sometimes it's much easier than we think, actually. And I haven't tried what I'm about to tell you at all, but it was there on social media, and I found the comment section saying, "Oh my God, I tried this. It worked out for me." I think she was saying something along the lines of, before going to bed, she would say something along the lines of, I choose to wake up in the best timeline. I think I wrote it down somewhere. If I'm going to tell you, I think I should say it to you properly. Let me see where I jotted this down. Okay, there we go. I found it. I intend to wake up in my best possible... What's that I wrote? Timeline. In my best possible timeline. So that's basically it, before you sleep. And when you wake up, you say, I am awake in my best possible timeline. She advises to do this for 3 days. And I'm not saying that's the exercise you should do. I haven't tried it myself, like I said. I don't know if but that's an example of doing something simple and actually watching your life change. Sometimes it's much easier than we think. And the reason I thought about personally trying it, that's why I jotted it down, was because a lot of people in the comment section were saying, "Oh my God, that totally worked. This happened." Some people are like, some things didn't go right in my life, but I realized, oh my God, this is leading to something amazing. So you might expect some drastic changes. That's what they're saying in the comment section. I can't have all of these people going, "Oh my God," and it's not real, right? So anyways, in your case, that's not what I envisioned, but I did envision you doing a simple exercise. At least I think it's simple. I don't know if it is. This is an uncomfortable position anyways with the hanged man. So perhaps you're going to be sitting there for a while doing this, or maybe during a dream. And I see you absolutely reversing something, waking up, watching rearrangements happen, changes in your life happen, waking up with abundance, and you activating your growth, which really now makes me so curious about the sword. Perhaps we get a message here that you're meant to hear at the moment with regard to this weird experience. Now that's weird in the best ways ever. So, sword is page number 7. Did I see 7 somewhere here? No. Page number 7. It says, "The wind is blowing from all sides. No answer can be found. Try again." So you're going into this no zone. Do you see? No answer could be found. Try again. You're going somewhere. The wind is blowing from all sides. You're like coming out. You're not moving in any direction. You're zoning out, and you're going into this no zone. The nothingness. No answer, nothing. You're just going into the nothingness where everything is created. So interesting. Right. Oh, and trying again, the rearrangement. You're doing something, coming back in and reliving it again. Okay, so yeah, that's exactly what I see. Let's now take a look at how this is going to happen. I'm so glad I included this as the intention of the reading. We're now going to be taking a look at how this is going to happen. Great thing we included that. I'm so curious. So you've got the keyword intimidating. All right, let's take a look at your tarot cards. I think this is the center. So we have space from both sides. You've got the Page of Swords. Intimidating and Page of Swords, it looks to me like you're going to try some information out for the first time. Yeah. So this is you actually getting information. This is not you going, "Ooh, let me try this thing and see and just imagine things." No. Page of Swords is the learner, curious learner. So there's something about you getting some information. It may seem intimidating in the beginning, but the Page of Swords is ready. So you're like, I got this. I can do this. It's weird. I don't know what to expect. But the Page of Swords is a page that is so excited about knowledge and pursuing something. So although the information may feel, I don't want to say scary, I would say intimidating. Like, can I do this? Can it be done? Let me try. I'm all for this. I want to try it. So you've got the Two of Wands. You get to see something. So this is definitely talking about, do you see the zoom? First of all, the zooming out of the world. First of all, so you're going to do this vision exercise. So it is a vision exercise, like I thought here. Like the vision that hit me, it is a vision exercise. So you're going to pursue a vision exercise of exactly that, zooming out. You're going to continue to zoom out. That channeled vision came in for a reason. And so it looks like you're going to be seeing your world. You're going to have a grasp over your world. As you zoom out so much, you're going to feel like, I got this. I can design this the way I see it. Okay. You've got the Ace of Cups. You get your hands on the source of abundance. Up there, spiritually, it's not limited. You're like, the hands. Did you see the hands here and the hands here? That's why you feel like you can do anything, because up there, as you're envisioning and actually being there, you are in touch with source, the source of everything. Wow. Six of Swords. And you slowly reverse this, because the Six of Swords is moving from tumultuous waters to calmer waters slowly. So you're going to be spending a good time up there. We are looking at how you're going to do this, right? How is it going to happen? You're going to pursue information that you might find, can I do this? And then you get into it. And this information is about you zooming out, so far out, to the point where you get in touch with source. You know, we did see the nothingness. There is abundance. There you feel like you can design it the way you want. Is this a meditation exercise? Perhaps. And from there, you're slowly, it's going to take some time. You're slowly taking your good time. But it feels good, by the way. With the Ace of Cups, you're not bored. You're not doing this and you're bored. You're really enjoying this exercise. You feel calm. You feel tranquil. You feel happy. You feel so good up there that if you didn't have anything to do, you're going to stay there. It feels so good. You're going to a beautiful place. And so you don't mind that it's taking time for you to... I can't believe the cards are explaining a meditative exercise. The cards can literally do anything. It's crazy. So you're taking your time to reverse. You see the tumultuous waters to calmer waters. And we did see it was pain from childhood, right? So you're taking your time to heal it. Ace of Cups is also healing. So maybe it's not programs and numbers, although there are codes here. But as you envision this, I would say, as you envision this, perhaps that's the decoding without getting into the numbers. Like there are programs that allow us to use the program without having to learn programming. A great example of that is, for example, ChatGPT. We don't have to learn the programming. We're talking to a program that deals with the numbers, you see? So in any case, you are zooming out, getting in touch with the source of everything, and you're feeling so good there. Perhaps that's the healing process. You're feeling so good there, and you're patiently there. And as you're experiencing that, you are coming out of these tumultuous waters and driving the program into a calmer one. And that's the exercise that you're doing. Perhaps you're learning about this exercise right there in your tarot reading, Or maybe you heard about this, someone just told you to do that and you're already going, oh my God. Or you're about to hear it. In any case, that's exactly what you're doing. And since your cards are showing you exactly what to do, let's get the details. So, I guess for how long should you do this? Chariot, we get the number 7. I did say I saw the number 7. It was page 7. Up there's no time. Page number 7 was talking about the nothingness. So up there's no time. It's timeless. You will feel it. You just go there. You're gonna feel great anyways. And the chariot talks about the Merkaba, the chariot of the soul. Is there something talking to us? This is crazy. So as you zoom out, it's kind of like you're riding your Merkaba, and you are going to get into a vehicle via your imagination. Can you believe this? And then this is going to take you to that no place, the no thingness. So all you basically need to do and imagine is yourself zooming out. So imagine yourself sitting. You are sitting, right? And you close your eyes and you do this meditation. All you need to do is start seeing yourself coming out of yourself, the room, the building, the area that you're in, the city, the state, the province, or the country, or even the country, the planet, the continent. Like, take it bit by bit so you get into that zoom out until you are zooming out of the planet, zoom out of your solar system, zoom out of the Milky Way, zoom out of the galaxy. Watch yourself zooming out that you're seeing many other galaxies, zoom out of this particular universe, and so on and so. Just keep zooming out as long as you can imagine it. And if you are like, I don't know if I can imagine further than that, I would guide you to watch a zooming out video. There are zooming out videos, and search for something like zooming out of the solar system and the universe and the galaxy, and there are many things that keep zooming out, so you can kind of like know, like have something to help you with the imagination, because the point is not in the details, is the point is in the actual zooming out. So basically what you want to do is continue to imagine this zooming out until you're so far out, and this is so small that you will know. And I just heard home. You will feel home. You feel like nothing. And it's going to feel so good. This is when you will know that you are there. Stay there, my dear pile number 2, because this Merkaba, this is healing the situation down there. Moving slowly, healing it for you as you are there, feeling your best. Take your time. Don't rush it, because you're gonna feel great. And then you will know. You will know. How will you know? I think I'm just gonna trust the process. You will know. I trust the process, but in case you're like, I will know, can we kindly get one card explaining anything? I know you will know, but 10 of Cups, you're gonna feel so happy. You're gonna feel so good. It's the pinnacle of happiness. I wonder if you're gonna feel that happy. Would you like stop the meditation? Maybe you're just gonna feel so good, so tranquil, that you will feel like you're calmly coming back, And by the way, once you end the meditation, yeah, you will know with the 10 of Cups. I'll get back to what I was saying. You will know with the 10 of Cups that you're just going to feel so good, so satisfied, so healed, so tranquil, so good. You will know what the 10 of Cups is like, the pinnacle of something, the end of something. You will just know it's the end. You will know. And you will slowly come back. Don't rush it. Slowly come back down. Imagine everything zooming in again, zooming in again. Slowly, you're like a feather coming down, all of this, until you fall into that area again, fall into the building, fall back into yourself, stay there, enjoy that happiness. And once you settle in and slowly open your eyes, smile, because you just had a huge shift in reality. And that's exactly what I see in your cards, and how this is done. It's like, look at this girl, or this figure. She's like moving her hands and the snake's moving with her. It's like reality is moving with you. It's twisting and turning and changing for you. And that's what's going on here. Wow. Well, let's get to the important part. How is this going to affect your life? All of what we're seeing. How is this going to affect your life? You've got the 9 of Cups. The card of wish fulfillment, the card of emotional fulfillment, card of happiness. You've got the Hermit. You found your way. You're enlightened. Whoa. Okay. The Queen of Wands. Okay. I've got so much to tell you. I'll just pull out the cards. You've got the 2 of Pentacles. The Duality. Strength card. And let's pull one more. And you see, it's the same sign of duality right there. I've got so much to tell you. And you've got the 8 of Cups. Right. So it's very clear. You're going to get... remember when I told you smile because your reality has shifted? That's exactly it. In this new reality, although it may seem like a simple exercise, it is a rewriting and programming. You will step back into a world where your dreams are fulfilled much easier. Might be even crazy to think, but that's an existent reality too. So you're going to feel enlightened and understand as you experience your dreams coming true. It will start to become your new reality, and you will start to become aware that this is a reality. You will become an enlightened person, especially when you reach the Queen of Wands, which is, queens are balanced energies. You will find your personal power with the Queen of Wands. That's the chosen pile. Your intuition will become so strong when you come back. And you will come back in your full power. Why? It's the 2 of Pentacles here explains it. The duality. There's something about this exercise that helps you integrate your shadow, the duality. That's the strength here. You're not fighting with your shadow. Your shadow's coming with its strength. There's unity that happens. And that allows you to easily get in touch with your personal power, get in touch with your personal magnetism, your personal attractiveness. Everything is in full force. You're in full force with your energy. Energy flows through you easily. And your power will be so strong in that you will be able to handle anything that you used to feel was intimidating. And that could be people, that could be situations that happen in life, that could be a tricky challenge to solve, whatever it is. You will be able to handle this easily and wisely with strength. You will not be in the realm of struggling any longer. And most importantly, I see with the Eight of Cups that you're leaving. One day, when it's all done, and you've enjoyed it, you're finally leaving this realm. You're finished. You're not reincarnating. That's what I'm seeing with the Eight of Cups. Wearing the red, the root chakra, you're leaving that. You're leaving this realm. Wow. Oh, and the key word here is immense passion. Given that the Knight of Cups is your first card, this is really giving me the emotion that you're going to be very happy in life. And that's what I missed telling you, actually. You're going to live a very happy life. You're changing your story with the magic reel here. You've done a great transformational process. Wow. How come nobody's talking about this? I mean, if it's that easy, how come nobody's talking about it? Or maybe you've done a lot of work and this is your particular situation. But in any case, that's what your guides are showing. And you will be living an immensely happy life. That's what I am seeing. You're going to be in your full power, and you're gonna know, you'll be in the knowing that yes, your dreams come true easily. You're not even questioning it. And by the time you are done, you are done. You are choosing as a soul to go to other realms. It's almost like you've successfully graduated. Okay, really nice. Let's now take a look at your final section, and that is your guidance. What is your guidance in all of this? My dear pile number 2. So you've got the Five of Cups. There's something about drop your sadnesses, drop your disappointments, drop all of that. Okay. So the key word here is demanding. I'm glad we waited. Okay. I got some more things to tell you. Demanding. Five of Cups, Nine of Wands, and the Tower card. There's something about a strong thing about drop what hurts you, drop bad energy, and this is like an aggressive drop. This is like demanding, you see. This exercise is crucial that you don't do while still holding on to your sadness, your disappointment, limiting beliefs. You don't want to go in there thinking, oh, is this going to really work? No, you really want to drop the limitations with the Nine of Wands. You want to drop and severely drop any limitations as you do this exercise. You want to guard your energy from that. So does that mean like right before the exercise, or does that mean after? Or I don't think after. You're coming back good. Maybe the healing process, or just before it. Let's see. What am I not seeing here? So when is this guidance meant to be applied? Ace of Pentacles right away. Seven of Cups, Eight of Swords, King of Cups, Ace of Swords. Right, so this is interesting. I've never done this type of meditation before, so I don't know what to expect. And so this is what your guidance here is. Like, I would think that since you're happy up there, you automatically aren't going to be thinking about the sad stuff. But your cards are actually warning you of doing such a thing. This is actually demanding this is something that you're demanded to do while you do the meditation. So not like I was thinking before or after anything. It's actually during the meditation. Once you begin, you're going into this wondrous world. It's very new to you. You don't know much about it, right? It's a very beautiful world. But let's say it is, with the Seven of Cups, very suggestive, right? And so you want to use it in the best possible way. And so don't imagine, oh, I just picked up on something. I'm so glad we saw these cards. Hold on. Vision, imagination. So the vision doesn't stop at the nothingness. Hold on. Up there, as you're healing, you're not just sitting there doing nothing. It's a beautiful place. And so you're guided to envision your dreams. Envision the things that you want. I'm so glad we got into the details. That's why you're in touch with the source of abundance. Obviously, you're guided to create there. And the creation itself allows you to heal. Allows you to heal. So up there, in this nothingness, you're guided to imagine all of the different realities and possibilities and everything that you want. Spend your time enjoying your time there. I want to be this. I want to do that. Imagine everything. Imagine it in details. Imagine you feeling great. All of that. But be careful not to let your mind start thinking of limiting thoughts, these limiting beliefs, things like, oh, but will it happen? Oh, but that might hurt me. Oh, but a lot of abundance may corrupt me, you know, anything like that. You don't want to have limiting beliefs up there. Up there is where the good is, you know, all the healing energy is, all the wonderful possibilities that don't necessarily have to come with things that you're afraid of. It's not limited, it's boundless. So think in that same way. You can have this without having that. Why are they stuck? So your guidance here is make sure, and it's demanding, because remember, you are in this place where you're really creating the program. So don't go up there and create the same program again. And so I would guide you guys before you do this exercise, and perhaps this is what this is saying, to spend, we keep getting 7, right? 7, 7, 7. So 7 days before you begin this exercise, and mark it on your schedule and make sure that you go through this every day. During the 7 days, don't drop, like whenever you find yourself getting a bad memory, drop it. Drop it. If some bad news happen, discipline yourself not to engage in it and think about it rationally instead. Drop the sadness, drop the disappointment, drop the anxiousness, drop the worry as much as you can. Guard your energy from it. And after the 7 days, your mind would be more guarded, the 7 again. Your mind would be more guarded and equipped to go up there and think about all the beautiful possibilities. If a thought comes up, if it does, gently with the King of Cups, because you've got power over your mind with the Ace of Swords, gently go back to your happy place again. Gently go back to the idea that you are in the limitless, in the endless possibilities, in the possibility of getting what you want easily, the way that you want it. And as you are envisioning and dreaming with the Ace of Swords, be clear about exactly what you want. Up there, you fully have the power to imagine it and to create it and to enjoy it the way that you want. And I suddenly saw this and thought, leave room for surprises, for wonderful surprises, because the universe is even more limitless than you can imagine. So leave room for that as well. Hold the space for that up there as well. And yeah, my dear pile number 2, this is exactly what I see. You are transforming your story. You're changing your destiny. And this is exactly what I see in your reading. Don't forget to spend 7 days. You know, the more you reduce it, the better. Like, don't stress so much about it. Just go through the 7 days of exercise of, you know, not engaging at all with stresses or disappointments or sadness. Just drop it and move on for 7 days. Because, remind yourself, you're about to get into the realm that changes everything for you. And don't stress too much about if it didn't work out 1 time or 2 times. Fine, that's fine. Go back to your center. That's absolutely fine. You don't have to do it perfectly. And my dear pile number 2, this is exactly what I see in your reading. I truly hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 2, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye! Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. Today, we're taking a look at the weirdest thing that is going to happen in your life, and one that you did not expect. We're also going to be taking a look at how it's going to happen, how it's going to affect your life, and also your guidance with everything. So these are the intentions of your reading. Very quickly, let me introduce your pile to you. Your crystal is the beautiful fluorite point, and your significator card has 3 objects, and these are paint tube, vase, as well as rabbit. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Aries, Taurus, Sagittarius, as well as Libra. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your signs, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. All right, so let's get straight into it. The first thing we're going to obviously explore is what's going to happen. So your main oracle card is this. This does pop up on the channel frequently, this card, whenever I use this deck. So the first sentence that we're going to use is up there. That's the one that's going to answer what's going to happen. And it says, impulsive actions create problems. All right, let's take a look at your tarot cards. So you've got the Strength card. Wow, we've got the Death and Rebirth. And look at the Phoenix rising. It looks like this person being saved as well. Ashes, stomach. But they're being saved from something. Rising from the ashes. Okay, you've got the 5 of Swords. You've got the Princess of Wands. Page of Wands. And finally, no, we've got 2 more, actually. Yeah, 2 more. You've got the Sun card. A lot of fiery energy here. As well as the High Priestess. And these 2 together, they're showing me something that is so bright and obvious. And the High Priestess, the card of secrecy, something that's so hidden and not obvious. So let's see. Let's see what this is trying to say. What is the weirdest thing that is going to happen? I see you being saved from a problem. And it's due to something impulsive that someone does. Princess of Wands. Yeah. Something impulsive that someone does. Seeing the Strength card in the beginning, it looks like, and the Five of Swords, you're in some form of fight with someone or something. You can see the fox here and the raven signifying intelligence and intuition. Something, an intelligent move that makes the unseen seen, the unseen conspicuous, makes the absence, or the absent conspicuous. So if I'm to read this intuitively, it looks like there is someone who is trying to do something hurtful to you. You're maybe dealing with someone who's a bully with the Five of Swords. All the fire here makes me feel like they're trying to win over you, burn something. Just an intuitive feeling here with all of the fire that they burn, they hurt. They're trying to capture you. They're trying to eat your rights. They're trying to obscure your movement with the legs. Yeah, I'm just gonna trust what I'm seeing. So this, it could be someone who you're actually dealing with. This could be a system in your work run by someone or a group of people. This could be a system, a political system in your area. I don't know. But what I am seeing is someone's trying to capture you here, and specifically capture your movement. They're trying to make it hard for you to move. Now, I will give you advice before I tell you the weirdest thing. You've got impulsive actions create problems. While the weirdest thing happens, which is going to be amazing, and we'll talk about it in a moment, your guidance here, by the way, is don't move quickly. Just like quicksand that captures your feet, the quicker you try to take yourself out of the situation, the more you sink in. So you want to remain calm with this situation. Don't try to run quickly out of it. You want to be wise with your movements, smart. You want to move in a smart way, not necessarily in a quick way. You're trying to feel like something is trying to engulf you, but don't worry, you will be saved. Do you see that figure pushing and saving this figure? This is signifying that the universe is there to take care of you, is there to free you. And the wiser you move, the super easy it will be for you to take yourself out of the situation and be saved using this help. In fact, the second word here is patience, and we'll get to it, which is all about the how it's going to happen. You want to be patient, and we're going to get there. But yeah, moving forward from the advice of, don't rush through it, I do see that you will, that's the first card that popped up for you. The weirdest thing is that you will find yourself in the stronger position, and there's a reversal in this situation with the Death card and Rebirth. The one who was strong here is going to be in the weaker position. There's a shift in this situation as you rise to your power. Now, with this shift in this situation, you can see that you are defeating this person, this system, this thing. You win now, and this shift puts you again in this powerful position, and this person or thing in the weaker one. So how does this happen? The weirdest thing that's going to happen is actually not your move that's going to put you in the strong position. That's why you're guided to move slowly. Don't rush. This person or this thing is going to make a mistake soon. You can see with the Princess of Wands, which is the earth part of fire, that, oh, hold on. My camera is about to shut. I better save this quickly. And so I'm intuitively reading it as the wand's actions, and the earth is something tangible. So they make one of these moves, especially with Princess, a newbie move, a new move, maybe sometimes one that hasn't been well studied yet, or one that is still being studied, still learning. They make a non-expert move, I guess, that leads into something tangible. So whatever they were doing before used to go under the idea of we didn't mean it, or that's not the intention, why did you take it that way? Well, of course this is not what we meant to do, this, that, or the other. It always passed under you're misreading this. But there's one particular action that this person or this thing is going to take that will be very tangible. So much so that it makes all the secret, hidden agenda conspicuous, very clear. And it will instantly put you in the strong situation, and it will reverse everything as we've seen in the cards. Okay, so that is the weirdest thing that you absolutely did not expect. It's like that one time when you see the bully, everything shift against them. So very interesting. I'm not sure what situation this is in your life, but there's going to be a lot of movement there. All right, so how is this going to happen? Perhaps this gives you more clues in case you still haven't figured out in what area of your life this is. We're gonna now be taking a look at how this is all about to happen. So the key word here is patience. Right. So you've got the Emperor. The Judgment card, the Aeon, the new Aeon. Wow. New power, new Aeon. New Aeon, new person in power. You've got the Eight of Cups with indolence. And you've got the Tower card, overthrowing of power. And a new power arises. Yeah, we can totally push this card in the center here. Yeah, right there. And we can take out one more card. There is a higher power up there. And you've got the Two of Cups. Power of karma, power of the universe, power of God, depending on what you believe in. So how is this going to happen? It says patience. So it's not right away. But it looks like with the Eight of Cups and the Aeon, you're entering, slowly but surely, you are entering into a new Aeon when it comes to this particular situation. There is going to be a powerful overthrow of power, a powerful overthrow of a power. And this will lead to a new person in power. You can see the sheep here, which usually symbolizes followers. I'm not sure yet what it's representing here. We'll put a pin on it and we'll come back to it. But you can see with the Two of Cups, it's a new era where you will be absolutely loved with the Two of Cups. Love. It's a new era that you will love, and it's a new era where you are feeling absolutely loved. So patience means, do you see here, everybody's being informed about something. And I totally forgot, because here we've got something about the secrets becoming obvious. So there's something about, don't you take impulsive actions, take action slowly, and the universe will save you by allowing this person to do some form of mistakes themselves. Like they're gonna fall, hurt themselves by themselves. Nobody needs to push them out. They are going to be the ones that trip themselves off of this power. And I'm sorry that you're going through this situation, but I'm also very happy for you that there is this strong downfall of power. Let's look now at the cards and see how this downfall of power is going to happen. And I keep getting like the camera is going to turn off. Again, it's mimicking the idea of like secrets or something. Camera signifies seeing. Apologies. It's weird that it's happening in your reading. It never happens. So, yeah. So now let's take a look at exactly how. Oh, the followers, the people who. Oh, so that's how it's happening. This person or this thing has power because there's a group of people who are paying attention to this person or are giving them this power. People in power should never forget that it is the power of their community that is giving them power. So whether them or the system, you can see here that there's going to be awareness of who they actually are or what this system is about. And it's going to be very clear, very obvious. Like you can't miss it. The secrets come out somehow with one move that's not well studied. Sometimes the people who are in power and they've gotten so used to the debauchery and all of the things that they do wrong, sometimes they get so comfortable in their power that they forget to even cover it up. And I think a mistake like that is happening here. So word of mouth spreads in your company, on the internet or something, in the news maybe even, and people walk away. Do you see? It was always in the power of the people, power of attention, power of the whoever was following them and giving that power to begin with. And as people walk away, their power is overthrown. And you can see with the Two of Cups, there's something about love towards you. People's attention are towards you. They admire you for whatever you had to endure, or you are part of the people who are seen were going to be harmed in this situation. Maybe you're seen as a hero. You create a strong bond with others. You're greatly loved. And whether this person in power, the succession of power is you or not, depending on what the situation is, you are definitely the person in power due to the love of the many who used to give their attention to this power or this person and are now giving it to you. And this is really going to be a big deal in your life. Speaking of which, we're going to see that right now. How is this overturn of power and all of that's going to happen slowly but surely with the patience here? Slowly but surely this is happening. Don't rush. You might be scared or uncomfortable. Of course, take the necessary action, but don't act from a place of fear. Take it easy and do the right actions. Let's see how it's going to affect your life. And I'm starting to feel like the tube here could be your object, because this is, we're talking about how someone paints themselves or a system paints itself, hiding some things by drawing another picture, for example. This is what I'm picking up, but let's see the rest of the cards and I'm sure it will confirm it or not. Right, so you've got, oh, right away we're getting rabbits. So maybe the paint tube could be part of your symbolism, but as we were talking about the symbolism, I actually think your symbol is the rabbit. Right, so you've got the Empress, lovely. You've got the Ace of Wands. It creates a new powerful beginning in your life when it comes to both love and abundance. And also how attractive you are seen with the Empress. Wow, you've got the Universe, the World card. And yes, and such is the dance of the universe. It is always in circular motion. You know, no one always has ultimate power. Nothing always has ultimate powers. Things come and go in cycles. And it really looks to me like what is it called when someone is using their power wrong? The tyranny, the person who's functioning from that place of tyranny, they're really towards the end. And emperors who were strong in history, they also found their end. So an end is inevitable. You can see it here. And it is marking the beginning of a new eon. In this new universe, you are feeling abundant, happy, joyful, and you are well loved. You've got the Fool card. It's a new beginning for you. The universe and the Fool card together, this always symbolizes an end of a chapter and a beginning of a new one for you. This chapter of tyranny is finally ending for you completely. And you see the cycles around the Fool card. Everything is in cycle and you're entering a new one. You've got the Lovers card. I'm telling you, in this new chapter, there's something about you being loved. And also something about you being chosen. Yeah. And by you being chosen by the people, that puts you in power. That's very clear here. So a new chapter where you are feeling in power. It's the beginning of power for you. And you've got the Six of Pentacles with the keyword success. It's a Thoth deck. So you start to feel abundant and it comes to you easily. You feel successful in this new chapter. You're chosen, you're in power, and you're successful. Success comes to you easily and abundance starts coming to you easily. The Empress is also a card of luxury. I'm starting to feel like this is a new beginning where you have it all. It's the new beginning where you live a life of an emperor, where you have abundance, you're seen as, you've got this beautiful image to you, you're loved, you've got the world here. A new chapter where you're the chosen one and you are experiencing a lot of success. You're gonna love this chapter. My dear pile number 3. Wow, this is big. And I want to check out the Rabbit card for you. What does it say, your object? Let's take a look at a rabbit. And it's 127. There we go. So, ice crystals gather and form your answer on a field. No. Ice crystals gather and form your answer on a field. No. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of how when people gather together, form one form of strong power and say, no, we refuse this. No, the power of saying no, how the power of the collective saying no. And this is leading, in your case, to power and abundance. Ace of Wands, Universe, the Fool card. This is a powerful new beginning, no question about it. You just want to be a bit patient. And speaking of patience, let's take a look at your guidance. It says here, bold backfires. So you don't want to make any bold movement, and it keeps being your guidance here. Don't make any bold movements. Make sure, of course, you're protected. Make sure you're calm. Take actions from that place. Don't diminish the huge mistake that they make by making a strong move yourself that starts giving a different meaning to what they're about to do to fall off themselves. It's like, give them space to fall by themselves. Okay, so bold backfires. What is your guidance here? You've got the Princess of Cups, which is the earthy part of cups, Princess of Cups. You've got the King of Cups. It's so weird. I'm sure you're not gonna like this given the cards that I'm seeing, but I'm just gonna read it. There's something about your card saying deal with the situation with love, or at least if it's not love, with the cups, with grace. Deal with this with a lot of grace and be balanced emotionally. Fire part of cups, which means that your grace will show a lot of power. You've got the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, let me pull out the last card that moved. And you've got the Ten of Wands with oppression. Do you see here in the main card how the figure is struggling with the water creature, while here it's dancing with it? What does that mean? It means that although you are feeling this heaviness, you're feeling this oppression, obviously, with the Ten of Wands, you want to work hard to keep yourself afloat, because then you won't feel the heaviness and sink, and then you'd be an easy catch. And so to deal with the situation gracefully without having to make any bold backfires because you're not able to carry yourself, work hard in keeping yourself afloat, being okay on your own. Manage your emotions well, because that is what will give you the biggest power. Focus on yourself and how you feel, and make sure that you're not feeling that heaviness, that you're balanced emotionally. That will allow you to keep yourself afloat. This is where you want to put your effort and work in. This is what will be able to give you the time to be patient and will not put you in that situation to begin with. It will not make you an easy target. So don't be an easy target for the bully. Don't make it that easy for them. You know how when they say a thief, when they want to steal a car in the night, they don't want to steal a car that requires too much effort to steal it. And that's why they guide you to, in the countries where there is like a lot of stealing, you want to make it hard for the thief. If you make it easy, then you become a target for it. And in that way, you don't want to be a target for the system or for this bully. If you emotionally carry yourself well, you won't be such an easy target, and you will allow fully for this person to trip themselves and fall by themselves. Yeah. Take your time. Your guides are saying, take your time and allow for the collective to shift their attention and topple them through their conspicuous agenda that will show through their actions, or the conspicuous hidden agenda that will become obvious through their actions. And keep yourself for now afloat. If you do that, you don't understand the powerful new beginning that is about to happen in your life. Be patient for now and take very good care of yourself. And my dear pile number 3, this is exactly what I see in your reading. I truly hope you've enjoyed it. I wish you all the best of luck with this situation. Hang in there, my dear pile number 3. Whatever the situation is, your reading started with the Strength card. You are in the powerful position, whether you realize it or not. Just be a bit patient. And I truly hope you've enjoyed your reading. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 3, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye!